Welcome back to FactDose, your go-to channel for the most mind-blowing facts on the internet. Today, we're diving deep into the world of technology. From the gadgets in your pocket to the secrets hidden in plain sight, you're about to see the tech world in a whole new light. So grab your popcorn, get comfortable, and let's get started. Let's kick things off with a picture-perfect fact. When do you think the first digital photo was taken? The 90s? The 80s? How about 1957? That's right. Long before Instagram and smartphones, a pioneer named Russell Kirsch at the U.S. National Institute of Standards and Technology created the very first digital image. It was a scan of his 3-month-old son, Walden. The image was a tiny 176 by 176 pixels, a far cry from the high-resolution photos we have today. Kirsch essentially laid the groundwork for everything from CAT scans to satellite imagery. Imagine being the first baby to be digitized. Now, if you think that's old, let's rewind even further. The very first photograph ever taken was in 1826 by Nicephore Niepce, and if you think waiting for your phone to process a night mode shot is long, try this. Niepce's first photo required an exposure time of 8 hours. He pointed his camera obscura out of a window and had to wait all day for the image to burn onto a pewter plate coated with bitumen. The resulting image, view from the window at La Grasse, is blurry and hard to make out. But it's a monumental piece of history. It makes you appreciate how you can now snap hundreds of photos in a matter of minutes. From ancient photos to modern tech giants, let's talk about Google. You'd expect the company that's at the forefront of AI and quantum computing to have some high-tech solution for everything, right? Well, when it comes to landscaping their Mountain View headquarters, they go decidedly tech. Instead of noisy, gas-guzzling lawnmowers, Google rents about 200 goats to trim the grass. A goat mowing company brings them over, and the goats happily munch away on the weeds. It's eco-friendly, quiet, and apparently the employees love watching them. It's a perfect blend of nature and technology and, frankly, a brilliant PR move. Who doesn't love goats? Now, let's talk about a call that changed the world. On April 3, 1973, a researcher at Motorola named Martin Cooper stood on a street in New York City holding a bulky, brick-like device. He was about to make the world's first ever public call from a handheld mobile phone. And who did he call? A friend. His family. Nope. He called his biggest rival, Dr. Joel S. Enniel at Bell Labs. Imagine being Enniel, working tirelessly on car phones, only to get a call from your competitor who's casually strolling down the street, talking on a truly portable device. Cooper reportedly said something like, "Joel, this is Marty. I'm calling you from a cell phone, a real handheld portable cell phone that has to be one of the most epic I told you so moments in tech history." Let's switch gears to the world of gaming. When you hear the name Nintendo, you probably think of Mario, Zelda, or Pac-Man. But this gaming giant has a history that goes way back, long before video games even existed. Nintendo was founded in 1889. Yes, you heard that right. 1889. What did they sell? Not consoles, but beautifully crafted playing cards called Hannaford. The company was a successful card manufacturer for decades. They dabbled in all sorts of businesses, including taxi services and even love hotels, before finally pivoting to electronic games in the 1960s and 70s. It just goes to show that even the biggest companies can have the most unexpected origins. Have you ever stumbled upon a broken link online and seen that infamous 404 error page? There's a popular myth that the number 404 comes from room 404 at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, where the World Wide Web was born. The story goes that the web's first servers were in that room, and if a technician couldn't find a file, they'd send back an error from room 404. It's a great story, but it's just a myth. The truth is a bit more bureaucratic. The number is part of the standard HTTP status codes. Codes in the 400s indicate a client-side error, meaning the user made a mistake, like a typo in the URL. So 404 simply became the standard code for not found. Not as romantic, but hey, now you know the real story. Here's a fact that is both technologically impressive and socially sobering. Which do you think is more common around the world, a mobile phone or a toilet? If you guessed a toilet, you'd be wrong. According to a United Nations report from 2013, of the world's 7 billion people at the time, 6 billion had access to a mobile phone. In stark contrast, only 4.5 billion had access to a basic, working toilet. This statistic highlights the incredible speed at which mobile technology has spread across the globe, reaching even the most remote corners. But it also serves as a powerful reminder of the global sanitation crisis and the inequalities that still exist in access to basic necessities. It really puts our first world problems into perspective, doesn't it? Let's go from a global scale back to a single room with a very specific problem. What was the purpose of the world's very first webcam? Was it for security? Video conferencing? Nope. It was to monitor a coffee pot. In 1991, at the University of Cambridge's computer lab, researchers were tired of walking down the hall to the Trojan Room coffee machine, only to find the pot empty. So they set up a camera, pointed it at the coffee pot, and wrote a program that allowed them to see a live 128 by 128 pixel grayscale image on their computer screens. This way, they could check the coffee level without ever leaving their desks. This little convenience project became an internet sensation and paved the way for the live streaming video we know and love today. All thanks to a craving for caffeine. Finally, here's a fact that might make you look at your office printer a little differently. Did you know that your printer might be keeping secrets? Many modern color laser printers secretly embed a pattern of tiny, almost invisible yellow dots on every single page they print. This is known as a machine identification code. These dots form a code that can reveal the printer's serial number, as well as the date and time the document was printed. The technology was developed to help government agencies track counterfeit currency, but its use has been controversial due to privacy concerns. So, the next time you print something, take a closer look. You might not see them, but the dots are there, creating a digital fingerprint on your physical documents. It's a bit like a spy movie happening right on your desk. And that's a wrap on our tech facts. From 8-hour photos to goat-powered lawnmowers and coffee pot webcams, the history of technology is filled with incredible and quirky stories. Which fact surprised you the most? Let us know down in the comments. We love reading your thoughts. If you enjoyed this journey through tech history, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to FactDose for more amazing facts every week. Ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.